Today's guest is Lindsey Kennedy, and she has a very important message to share. Globally, we are very switched on when it comes to breast cancer awareness, but she feels there's a gap. She teaches breast health education, and she's lit by passion and fueled by purpose. Some of the topics that we discuss: her memoir, how she has gone from trauma to triumph, and the future goals in breast cancer health space. Please give a warm welcome to ever-blessed Lindsey Kennedy. Something that's a very sensitive issue. It's so interesting how, even though women, we've gone through, we're born with these, these, I don't know if we can use our appropriate analogies, but our love muffins on on our
I love that. They've never been referred to as love muffins, but definitely they can be love muffins. We are born with them. We don't always die with them, put it that way, which is what we're going to talk about today, right?
Exactly.
Sat me down once again on the camera and said two words that no one wants to hear. She just said, "It's back."
Oh no.
And I thought, wow, and again, my narrative based on what you see in the movies and what you watch on the news was, I'm going to lose my sister here. This is it. Can't survive twice. Who survives twice? Well, my sister survives twice because she's fine. She's on lifelong chemotherapy. She is on lifelong chemotherapy. She's 30. Actually, she just ticked over 40. And she's going to be fine. So look, that's a really short, that's a lot of information for your question, but the challenge, I suppose, that's daily in my life is the challenge of recurrence.
Their journey to find out this horrific news about their well-being or their health or their mental disorder or whichever the case may be. It's a very lonely journey, especially if you don't have the proper support group. And I know that was one of the things I also wanted to share with the listeners, is that you yourself have a private group as well. So we can probably jump into that down the road on amongst all the other things that I wanted to find out about you. But
it's an urban myth as well. And yes, a taboo. I agree. I can only talk statistically from Australia. I don't really know the US data, but breast cancer in Australia affects 30,000 women a year. And of those 30,000 women, about 3,000 of them pass away. Men, approximately 175 a year as well. So it absolutely affects men because they have breast tissue too.
Thank you for listening to Noise Palooza Zion podcast. And if you enjoy listening to my podcast, please don't hesitate to give me a 5-star rating on Apple or Spotify. Also wanted to give a shout out and thank you so much to all my guests, past, present, and future. And stay tuned for the next upcoming episode on Fridays.